West taking on Brownsville Pace here. I'm Jacob Young, live with Rio Sports Live here. And this game brought to you by Hacienda Ford, of course. Check them out up in Edinburgh, because Hacienda Ford, they have it. So now, of course, getting into the pregame show for you here with Brownsville Pace and, well, PSJA Southwest. We'll just start off with what kind of key players to look out for. Well, actually, I take that back. Just so the last two games that, or the last game that Brownsville Pace played, they were able to, well, really show how they could win in tough situations, winning 22-14, having some key players, of course, like none other than Jose Banda with 10 completions out of 20 attempts with 183 yards from them and rushed for 1 TD. Of course, that was a 2-yard run as he was able to keep it himself. So, and that was huge. And then Dylan Badon showed up in that game, 30 carries, 141 yards, 4.7 yards were averaged, and his longest run was 23 yards with 2 touchdowns that night. So, talking about some good games, we're talking about a good game for you. We have in store PSJA Southwest, their last game. They were able to win versus PSJA Memorial 41-14. They're showing how they could really win. Of course, we're just getting started. We'll be right back. This is Rio Sports Live, brought to you by Hacienda Ford. We'll be right back after a word from our local sponsors.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your...
So back live here with the pregame show. Both players walking out onto, Looks like their respective sides of the field. Looks like PSJA Southwest decided to go to their bench at the start of this, and then we have Brownsville Pace on the other side too, near their tunnel. But of course, talking now about, well, just PSJA players to watch out for. I guess we can start off with it. Actually, excuse me. First, we'll listen to the alma mater. Alma mater there was played for Brownsville Pace, and that gives us a perfect leeway to talk about their key players of this game. We had Andrew Reyna, or excuse me, that's PSJ, Brownsville Pace's players. Jose Banda, as we talked about before. Then you got running back Dylan Bonon, who was a big player in the last game, and Rafael Recio, Jay Gomez, and Darian Jones. Now we'll listen to PSJA Southwest's alma mater here. Do apologize about that. That was the national anthem, of course. Thought that they were playing both alma maters there. But either way, we continue on with this pregame show here. Brownsville Pace players. Like I said, Rafael Recio, the offensive lineman there. Linebacker Jay Gomez, another key defender, basically, the linebacker. That will really help Pace be able to kind of run the game from a defensive standpoint. As we all know, defense can win championships, and offense, of course, well, you got to have both running in order to really do well. Both teams setting up to run out onto the field here. We'll get you key players to watch out for PSJA Southwest now. As the home team hits onto the field, Brownsville Pace going to their sidelines. But Andrew Reyna, running back and linebacker, both, well, the PSJA players here, they play mainly both sides of the ball. Then running back Chris Sanchez, watch out for him because he can be very lethal, and when he finds an opening, can take off. If Brownsville Pace is not careful, then they can really get burned from him. Now then, of course, defensive back here, we got Alan Carlos. He is a receiver plus defensive back, so watch out for him. He can really be able to, well, he has speed, and he's got the ability to catch a downfield pass. And then Chris Sanchez, believe I got him, but Ramiro Ramirez, the quarterback, the man behind center, always going to be a key player to watch out for. As long as you have a good offensive line, normally your quarterback can do some damage, and watch out for PSJA Southwest to really be able to do damage behind center. Not to mention, of course, Brownsville Pace. Now for both teams, the Hacienda Ford keys to the game are, well, as followed. The defense has to force turnovers. Offense has to limit mistakes, really. And that's when it happens, of course. You have to get on the board early. You have to make sure that you stop your opponent from doing that. But moments away from kickoff now, so both teams getting set for kickoff here and an early start. But we're getting set for this first quarter, and there we go. Up and away, very returnable. Back from the 10, gains a couple of yards there, almost to the 30-yard line for the opening. Danny Salazar with the tackle made there. First and 10, ball on the 28-yard line, 11:56 in the first quarter here. Javelina set up with one back, sends a man, hands it off up the middle. Gets a nice gain there. Second down for the Javelinas. Trying to set them in motion. Javelinas are making sure that they know the play here. Ramiro Ramirez behind center. Sends a man in motion. Hands it off up the middle. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down before he could get back to the line of scrimmage there. Third down now for the Javelinas. Damian Garza to make that stop for Brownsville Pace there. 32-yard line is where the ball is spotted. Javelinas making sure that they know the play there. Defense trying to get ready. Another handoff. Actually, he flips it to the right side, He's got some yardage to the 50, 40, and steps out of bounds at about the 39-yard line or so. They see where they mark the ball. They'll mark the ball on about the 38-yard line, 10:40 to go here. First and 10, Javelinas. It's against the man in motion. Handoff, trying to go up the middle. Gets out of the line of scrimmage. Benavides makes the stop there for Brownsville Pace. 2nd and 9 for the Javelinas. Trying to go up the middle once again. He's met right before he could go anywhere. Gains a couple of yards there. Javelinas early in this one are just trying to hand the ball up the middle and trying to gain as many yards as possible. Javelinas making sure that they know the play here. Once again, it's a flick to the left side. and he's going to get the first down. And Martin, 5, touchdown. Touchdown, Javelinas. They go up early in this one. Hernandez with the touchdown run there for the Javelinas. A very nice job on that one, just being able to make sure that they get the score on that one. 9:37 to go in the first quarter. Javelinas up 6-0 early in this one and an extra point away from going up 7. Kick is up, and it is good. Oh, excuse me, extra point attempt is no good. I always get confused with those sometimes. Of course, they look like it's going in from your view from the corner. Of course, you have to wait for the crowd's reaction sometimes to know for sure whether it was good or no good. But Javelinas stay 6-0 on this one, and Brownsville Pace will get the ball for the first time in this game. Now, Brownsville Pace, just like I said, players to watch out for. Don't worry, Jose Banda with 10 completions, 183 yards from last week's game versus Donna. So expect him to be a big player in this one. Now, Mark Garcia looks like he's going to be the one to receive the ball for the Vikings. Exactly, Mark Garcia and Brandon Avayas to receive this one for the Vikings. We'll see which way PSJA Southwest decide to go with this kick. We saw last night when we were back here that both teams were deciding to kick very short. And there we go again, another short kick. It is received at the 30-yard line with a couple of gains. He breaks a couple of tackles and is trying to evade everyone. He's got open field, 40, the 50, and he's just tripped up shy, but not before he got into Javelina territory. How about that run? A short kick, but was able to evade pressure and was able to evade just the defenders on that one and finding the open room going all the way across field. Very nice play on that one. Ball marked, looks like, on the 46-yard line, 1st and 10, Vikings. Jose Banda led them back up. He's going to take it himself this time on a quarterback keeper. He's going to gain a good amount of yardage, dives for extra ones. It looks like he's going to get to about the 35-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Vikings. 9:15 to go in the first quarter. First and 10 for the Vikings, just on a very key run on a quarterback keeper. Sets up with one man beside him. Hands the ball off there. Very nice gain. Going to gain a couple of yards there on the carry. Looks like that carry was for Dylan Baron. He's going to gain 3 yards. 2nd down, 7 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. 8:30 remain. In this one, Vikings still up 6-0. Snaps the ball, drops back, trying to pass. He's going to scramble for a bit, throws on the run, and it is just incomplete there. Nice defensive play from the Javelinas. Now 8:17 remain in the first quarter. Ball still spotted on the 32-yard line, 3rd and 7 for the Vikings here. Brownsville Pace doing a nice job early in this one, getting downfield, of course, now wanting to get points up onto the board. Snaps the ball, goes the other way, a nice screen pass, finding an opening to Wanty, and will just get brought down probably at the 19, maybe 18-yard line. Looks like the ref's going to say 19-yard line. First down and 10, Javelinas, 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. First down in the red zone for the Vikings here. Sets up with 2 men right there. Hands the ball off up the middle. Met before he could really go anywhere. Dylan Baron was the ball carrier on that one. Gained 1 yard, second down and 9, 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. Looks like they'll set up with 1 wide receiver on each side and 2 backs beside him. And it looks like a false start is going to be called. We'll see the official calling in a second here. Five-yard penalty going to bring the Vikings back to the 23, second down and 14 to go here. Once again, sets up in the backfield, 2 backs beside him with 2 wide receivers this time on their left side. Fakes the handoff, a quick pass. Looks like he's got an opening, and he'll be brought down on the goal line. So it'll be first down and goal for the Javelinas. 6:51 to go. That pass was caught by, I believe, Chase Morales, the tight end. First and goal, ball on the 2-yard line. Vikings have 4 downs to do this. One up the middle, he tries, but met before he could necessarily go anywhere. Tackle was made by Jacob Alvarado on that one. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Both teams have had 1 possession so far. Of course, this is the Vikings' first possession, and they are driving on this one. Snaps the ball, will try to take it himself into the end zone. He tries, he dives for it. The official marker is going to be a touchdown, Vikings. Just a designed run going to that left side, finding the opening up the middle, and was able to dive for it. And that's, of course, was none other than Jose Banda on that play. Which we'll see what they do here. They will go for the extra point, trying to fool the Javelina defense and the special teams there for a second, but they'll go for the extra point. Kick is up. And the kick is good. So just like that, the Vikings will take the lead 7-6 in this one early. 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Seven to 6 your score. Vikings lead this one. To be exact, the Brownsville Pace Vikings. As both teams trot back onto the field now. Both teams still have 3 timeouts remaining. Of course, it's early in this first quarter. But that's, of course, one thing that you want to keep are your timeouts. Why? So that you have a chance to maybe stop the clock late in the second quarter, late in the first half, just in case you're driving or something like that. You don't want to waste an early timeout for not necessarily knowing a play. Either way, we're back underway. The kick is way in, returnable here. Going up the middle. Found an opening, not before he was met. Backfield, it looks like past the 30-yard line. Stop was made by Danny Salazar. And they'll mark the ball right at about the 32-yard line. And the Javelinas come back out onto the field with none other than Ramiro Ramirez. Sends a man in motion. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle, gaining a good amount of yardage. And that was Jose Correa, I believe. Either way, snaps once again is met before he could gain anything there. So that'll be a third down and 2 now. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Right behind center he goes. They're going to make sure that they know the play here. Play clock down to 15, 14, 13 here. So the man in motion hikes it off up the middle. It was a handoff. He's going to gain the first down for the Javelinas. And that was Justin Hinojosa on that carry there. So the Javelinas will continue this one. This time the ball on their own 46-yard line. Hikes it off and hands it up the middle for about a gain of about 5. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And it looks like an official timeout is going to be called. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
You. Designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito. Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample.
So back live now. Hopefully nothing too serious for Joey Garza. We hope that everything will be all right for him. Either way, play continues. The Javelinas, of course, on 2nd down and 6 here. Ramirez making sure that he knows the play in his team. Under center. 3 men in the backfield here. He tosses it to the right side, trying to make something happen. Met up before he could go anywhere, maybe a yard on the carry. 3rd down now. 3rd and 4 to go, so a gain of about 2. Ramirez making sure that he knows the play here. Once again, spin in the backfield. Sends the man in motion. Hands it off up the middle. Actually, faked me out for a second there. He took it himself. And we'll get a couple of yards. I believe not enough for a first down. That will be 4th down. He was brought down by John Aguilar, I believe. Or excuse me. Was brought down by Chris Espinosa. So timeout, Brownsville pace. 2:22 remain in the first quarter. 4th down and one. Both teams will talk it over. We'll take a break ourselves. Once again, this is brought to you by Hacienda Ford. I'm Jacob Young and Real Sports Live. Hopefully you're enjoying this one. We'll be right back after this.
From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6 on F Street in Harlingen. It's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a Labor Day party.
The Hacienda Ford Labor Day sale is going on now. You can get a new F-150 starting at just $27,995 or 0%.
Well, back live here. And hands it off up the middle. And is going to be able to get the first down and more. It looks like that was Justin Hinojosa on the carry. First and 10 for the Javelinas. Ball on the 39-yard line, on the Brownsville Pace 39-yard line. Will try. He'll find an opening here, 30, and he'll go out at about the 25-yard line. We're going to say the 34-yard line here. First down and 10, 1 minute 52 seconds left to go. Ball on the 24-yard line, the Brownsville Pace 24-yard line. Ramirez and the team making sure that they know what the play is going to be here. Snaps the ball, and it's a handoff up the middle. Not going to go anywhere. Flag is thrown. And a hold will move the Javelinas back. And now, of course, it will be first down and 20 to go for the Javelinas. Play is resumed. And so the game clock and play clock will continue to run now. Sends a man in motion, will back up. He is going to pass, trying to find someone up the middle. Too far on that one, and so it's going to be incomplete, bringing up a second down. Second down and 20 here. He was trying to find, I believe, Angel Hernandez on that play. Angel Hernandez was the intended target there. So that's ball off, and it's going to be a trick on the outside, but he's going to be met up in the backfield and will be tackled for a loss there. And that was on the tackle for loss, John Moody. Angel Hernandez was trying to go forward. He was the ball carrier on that one, on the pitch to the outside. Either way, third down and long now. Since man in motion, it's a pitch back on the other opposite direction. Not going to be able to get to the first down marker or even the original line of scrimmage once again. And that was Angel Hernandez, I believe, brought down by Jose Cordera. That's wrong. But either way, we continue on, and see, it looks like they're going to punt it away. Javelinas do, and it is a high kick, too high there. So he's going to try and take it himself all the way back. He's going to be met up in the well, met up before the original line of scrimmage, or even their line of scrimmage that they had there. Looks like Brownsville Pace will receive the ball on their own 34-yard line with 2 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Well, both teams back out onto the field. Of course, going the other way now. Takes it himself. And he is going to be stopped before he could go anywhere. Looks like on the carry there, that was Jose Banda. And that will be the end of the first quarter. That was the final play of the first quarter. So they are switching sides here, both the Javelinas and the Vikings. So very exciting. A very exciting just a very exciting first quarter. 7-6 is your score. Vikings still lead this one with, of course, just an extra point that has decided this game so far. But both teams have seemed fairly even and have had some opportunities to get down the field and score. So, nice job to both of them. Snaps the ball, throwing to the corner. Is going to be taken down before he could get anywhere close to the first down, though. Mark Garcia, I believe, was on the play there. And it looks like an official timeout, so we'll be right back.
We're feeling all right. My Hossy and the friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga.
Back live here, first down looks like for the, third down for the Vikings, 3rd and 2. It's a toss to the backfield, and he's going to get the first down and much more. Looks like on the carry there was Dylan Baron once again. Dylan Baron having himself a nice game early here, being able to get some carries so far. First down and 10 for the Vikings, ball on their own 49-yard line. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. 7-6 still your score. Vikings are driving. Snaps the ball. Another handoff up the middle. And Baron able to get some yards gain. A good chunk of yardage there. Looks like it could be 4 or 5. They're going to mark the ball on the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 4 to go. Snaps the ball there. And he's going to scramble to the right side to try to evade pressure. He does. He completes the pass and much more. Looks like he'll be able to get out to the 30. Spin move. And looks like to the 25-yard line, to the Javelina 25-yard line. A very nice play there. official timeout. We'll be right back.
Thanks for watching Real Sports Live. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports 5, number 1.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices?
Well, back live here, and that on that catch real quick, that was, I believe, Jalen Garcia. So first down for the Vikings. The Brownsville Pace Vikings play is resumed now. One man in the backfield, he hands it off, and he's able to evade the tackle there, break one, excuse me. And that was nonetheless then Dylan Baron. Dylan Baron with just some solid gains for his team, making sure that he can really contribute. And that's always key. You want to contribute both. Vikings break out of their huddle now. 9:20 remain in this first half. Snaps it. It's another handoff. Met in the backfield, though, before he could really go anywhere on that drive. Alvarado to make the stop, I believe. Well, third down for the Vikings here. 3rd and 5 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line, the Javelina 18-yard line. Baton has some space, and he's going to get the first down and pushed out of bounds. Just shy of, I believe, the 10-yard line. And now 1st and 10 for Brownsville Pace. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to convert as many third down conversions as you want. Of course, you don't want to be in that situation, but when you do, it gives your team confidence, and that's exactly what you want. You want to have that confidence, especially going into a game as maybe grueling as this one could end up being, as it is 7-6 early in this second quarter. Either way, snaps the ball once again, trying to find an opening. It's going to be met before he could go anywhere. Looked like, once again, Baton on the carry. Dylan Baton. Luis Banda, I believe, was the one to make that stop for Southwest. So now, 2nd down and 10. No gain. Ball spotted on the Javelina 11-yard line. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Snaps the ball. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's trying to evade pressure, and he does, but not before the second line of defense came in and stopped him. Third down for the Vikings. 3rd down and long. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. Snaps the ball. Drops back to pass. Throws it in a hurry. Finding the open space. 10-5. Dives in. Touchdown, Vikings. Very textbook play, just throwing it as fast as he could to the corner route and finding the opening. So I believe Jose Baton once again. Excuse me, Dylan Baton. Now they set up into special teams formation. And an extra point away from going 14. It's a dropped snap. He's going to try to evade pressure and trying to run the other way. He's getting loose. Flag is thrown, though, and tries for the two-point conversion, and it is good. But we'll see what the flag is. Most likely a hold or a block in the back. So it looks like they will replay the point after touchdown here. 7:03 remain in this game. Of course, touchdown Vikings there. The snap, the hold, the kick. And it's good. So now 14-6, your score. Vikings lead this one. Still a one-possession game, though, for the Javelinas, so they will be looking to try and go down the field and score here. It was a very impressive drive and kind of a long drive as well, because now there's only 7 minutes remaining on the clock in this second quarter in this first half. I believe back to receive is Adrian Hernandez for the Javelinas. And kicking this one off is Christian Zapata for Brownsville Pace. Zapata kicks it away, and it is a far one, but returnable. Hernandez met in the backfield, but not before he could get past the 25-yard line, which, of course, if you kick it to the end zone and maybe out of it, then that's where you would get the ball. So just on the 30-yard line is actually where the refs are going to mark the Javelinas. Oh, behind center, here we go. Snaps it off. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Actually, excuse me. He fakes the handoff and is met before he could go anywhere after the line of scrimmage. Ramiro Ramirez was the ball carrier on that one. 6 minutes to go here. Ramirez will hand off the ball. Met before he could go anywhere there. So Brownsville Pace defense, the Viking defense doing a very nice job on this one, really making it difficult for the Javelinas to get anywhere on this drive. 3rd down and 8 to go. 6 minutes left in this first half. 3rd down and 8, ball spot on that 32-yard line. Javelinas making sure that they know their play. Looking back at their bench to see if anything had really changed. Either way. Play resumes. A pitch out to the right side. He's got some room. Met up. We'll wait on the official spot, but he might be short of the first down. They're going to say he got the first down there. First and 10, Javelinas. Ramirez snaps the ball off up the middle for the handoff there. He's going to gain a good amount of yards. Chris Sanchez was the ball carrier in that one. 2nd down and 4 to go now. Ball spotted on the Brownsville Pace Viking 47-yard line. Or excuse me, on the Javelina 47-yard line. Trying to find an opening deep and incomplete. It goes and flag thrown. Looks like it's going to be pass interference. He was held for a while there. Pass was intended for, I believe, Angel Hernandez. Of course, what Brownsville Pace would probably be saying from that penalty, luckily it is not the NFL, because if the NFL, it would be from the spot of the foul 10 yards prior. So either way, they hand the ball off up the middle. Gains a couple of yards there. Chris Sanchez was that ball carrier there. 2nd down, 7. Ball on the Brownsville Pace 35-yard line. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Vikings lead this one 14-6. But Javelinas are driving. Hands the ball off up the middle once again. Met before he could really go anywhere. Tackle was made there by Joey Garza. And Chris Sanchez getting a couple of yards and getting some reps now. We see him out getting the ball. They've been switching a bit so far since man in motion. Javelinas just making sure that they know the play. Play clock down to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And they snap the ball off in time. Takes it himself. Looks like Ramirez is going to get them the first down. Excuse me, that was not Ramirez. That was Miguel Garza. First and 10, Javelina's ball on the Viking 27-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the first half. He drops back to pass, trying to evade pressure. He scrambles, and he's just going to scramble and gets tripped up. Looks like he got the ball down to about the 22, 23-yard line. 2nd down, 8 to go. Javelinas set back up once again. Ramiro does a trick play, or excuse me, a flick up the, looks like he got the ball close to about the 10-yard line, but there was a flag thrown. And a hold will bring the Javelinas back. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down now and 16 to go. So 2nd down and long. Ball will be placed on the 33-yard line. So they will replay 2nd down after those two flags. I knew that I saw a second flag up in the corner near the 10-yard line, kind of after the play. Ref resumes the play clock. And it was a handoff on the right side. Chris Espinosa to make the tackle for Brownsville Porter. 3rd down and 3. Now ball on the 20-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Snaps the ball. So timeout. Both teams will talk things over, and we'll take a break ourselves. We'll be right back. This has been Real Sports Live. I'm Jacob Young, brought to you by Hacienda Ford, South Padre Island, and all of our local sponsors. You'll see a couple of them in a moment. We'll be right back.
Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing, it's
Both teams back out on the field now. 4th down and 2. Javelinas look like they're going to go for it. This is the man in motion, takes it up the middle. And it looks like the chains are going to move for the Javelinas. A quick play, throws it deep, just a bit too far for a reach. Ramirez was trying to get to none other than Angel Hernandez on that play. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball is spotted on the 16-yard line. 1:25 remain in this first half. Javelina is doing a nice job of trying to maintain the game clock, of course, because you want to waste as much time, but of course score so that you don't give your opponent any time. Either way, hikes it off, takes it himself, and almost gets a 1st down all by himself there. And there is a late flag. Looks like it will be for late hit out of bounds. We'll wait and see what the official call is here. So an automatic 1st down for the Javelinas will help their cause. Of course, won't necessarily help Brownsville Porter. But now, the Javelinas will have to try and will get a touchdown on goal line defense. You talk about goal line defense. Normally, it's really tough to get forward on that. 1:14 remain here in the first half. Snaps it off. Handoff up the middle. And it looks like he is in. Touchdown, Javelinas. Justin Hinojosa was the one to bring that ball into the end zone there for PSJA Southwest. And the Javelinas, of course, we'll see what they do. Looks like they're going to go for 2 early in this game. Handoff once again up the middle. And it looks like he's in there. Two-point conversion is good. And Justin Hinojosa, was the one to bring in that touchdown there. Both teams fairly even. Injury timeout. We'll be right back.
Island Services, locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Robert Dulles, Sabercats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And back live here. Hopefully the injury isn't anything too serious, and hopefully he'll be back to playing in no time. Either way, moments away from getting the game resumed here late in the second quarter in this first half. Brandon Narvaez to receive the ball for Brownsville Pace. And we're back underway. It's going to be a short kick and a caught at the 30-yard line. Brownsville Pace will get it back to about the 34, their own 34-yard line, excuse me there. That was caught by, I believe, Matthew Garza. So now Brownsville Pace coming back out from their huddle. Looks like he's going to set up with one back beside him. And hands the ball off, trying to break free, but stopped behind. Dylan Baron, I believe, was on that carry there. So a dead ball foul, that will help Brownsville Pace late in this first half. 56 seconds remain and a first down for the Vikings. Talk about having that first down late here, bringing you now into Javelina territory. It is all tied up here, but, well, anything can happen before halftime. Snaps it off, drops back to pass. Deep ball. Flag was thrown, but what a catch, and he's in. Touchdown. Brownsville Pace. Penalty marker was in the backfield, I believe. But we will see. So penalty declined, and that is a touchdown for Brownsville Pace and the Vikings. And just like that, the Vikings are up now 20-14, an extra point away from being up 7. An unbelievable catch right at the end. Still 39 seconds left on the game clock, so we'll see what happens after this. Extra point is up, and it's good. Your new score, 21-14. Vikings lead this one late in, well, the first half. Still in the first half, 21-14. How about that? Just an exceptional game so far. Looking at players from both teams. Of course, we'll get more into this when halftime comes, but talk about who's been really into the game for, well, Brownsville Pace. And, well, Andrew Gonzalez has been in. Excuse me, Bonda as well. Jose Bonda has been big. Just talking about players that can really make a difference for your team. And so far, we've seen that. Now, both sides have had their fair share of penalties. Like I said, we'll get into that deeper as we resume play once again. And Brownsville Pace, try to kick it back to the end zone. And now they have a chance to get him for a loss. He reverses field. A flag is thrown. Looks like it's going to be a block in the back, though. And he is brought down at about the 25-yard line. We'll wait on the official call here. So block in the back foul will make it tougher for the Javelinas to try and score before halftime. Both teams seem pretty fairly even so far. Of course, one team just have been able to kind of extend their lead, and it all really has started with, well, one difference maker. It looks like it's going to be they just decided to take a knee, and that will be the final play of the first half as the game clock ticks down to 0. And at halftime, 21-14, Vikings lead this one. Brownsville Pace Vikings lead this one. So far, it's been a fantastic thriller, and we hope that you've enjoyed this so far. Much more to come in the second half. We'll talk, of course, halftime stats and all of that. Well, we'll be right back after this.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hi, we're the South. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Hi, we're the Raiders. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Road City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services. Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Woo! Thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again.
So back live here now. Of course, we're going to talk some halftime stats and just talk about this game so far and talk about scores from around the RGV. Of course, there's only 2 games. This is one of them for tonight. But we'll talk about the final scores from last night that can affect even this district. So, very exciting for that. But, of course, Javelinas were able to get up onto the board early in this one, but missed the extra point. And so that was a key moment in that first quarter, considering that, well, Brownsville Pace and the Vikings were able to drive down that field and score. And when they were able to do that, they hit the extra point, went up a score. That was the first quarter, I believe, 7-6. Then we had, of course, after that first quarter, the scoring went up. And, well, the Vikings then scored once again, went up 14-6 in the Javelinas game, back down the field in the mid-halftime, or excuse me, in the mid-first half. and scored. Then went for 2 and were able to make it. So now, of course, Javelinas tied that score late in that one. That was actually late in the first half when they tied it up 14-14, but gave the Vikings apparently plenty of time to go down that field and score right before halftime. And PSJA Southwest weren't necessarily able to do anything with 36 seconds, so they decided to kneel the ball. And so that's, of course, how we got here to halftime, 21-14 once again. Vikings, the Brownsville Pace Vikings to be exact, lead this one. Now I want to talk a little bit about, well, who has really caught my eye so far. And just like we said, and how our key players have been doing, Ramiro Ramirez doing a fantastic job. He has had some big plays trying to get deep into the field for PSJA Southwest. And then Chris Sanchez has been able to get involved a lot, and mainly for Southwest, as much as I'd like to say amazing things about a quarterback, well, you've got to give this offensive line credit because they've really helped out their run game. And when you can help out a run game, that's always kind of key. Because if you don't necessarily have one thing going off, then you can have another thing going on. And, well, Southwest has really been able to work well with the run game. So that might be something that we see come out into the second half. They might change that, even though, of course, it's been working for them. But what I mean is, well, Brownsville Pace might come out with a different type of defensive tactic in a sense, bringing some soccer into this one. But you get my point here because, well, Brownsville Pace, they don't want to just have to suffer with run defense in kind of a hole. They would probably want to build up on that or something of that sort. Not saying that they have to change that at all, because look at the scoreboard once again. Vikings are up 21-14. Reason being, they were able to stop PSJA Southwest. So when you're able to stop PSJA Southwest, or that's when they were able to really gain the advantage that they have now. But of course, moving on a bit more, we have, I guess, talking now more with Brownsville Pace and their players, who has really been able to, well, impress. Once again, Jose Banda doing a nice job so far. And Jalen Garcia being open on a couple of possessions there. Then they've worked a lot. Once again, both teams have worked a lot in their running game. And so we had Dylan Baron having a lot of carries so far this game. Like we said from the pregame show, he had about 30 carries last week in the win over Donna. And so when you take that into consideration, well, of course, he's going to get a lot of carries so far. But he might get more than 30 carries this game. We'll just have to wait and see, of course, with those final stats. And he might even double his, well, I wouldn't say double, but he might get more than 141 yards tonight, 4.7 average. And that was, of course, the pregame stats. But he has done exactly that, made sure that he is one of the key players to really watch out for. And we might see PSJA Southwest change up their defensive style a bit, just to try and see if they can slow Bottling down and slow even their quarterback down too. But like we say, you got to stop the offensive line too. You've got to make pressure happen. And sometimes when you make pressure happen, it's just, well, it can hurt you too. You blitz, they can burn you downfield. So that's one thing that, of course, they need to look out for just in every way, shape, or form PSJA do. But Brownsville Pace can also do that too, because I think right now how even it's been, you can look at that happening. Now, of course, just it's been even so far. We're just getting started here in this halftime show. Of course, we'll let you know about a bit more with what the weather's been like so far, and well, also we'll get you some final scores and the halftime score of today's game up in Laredo United, and I believe Laredo United and, well, now I'm blanking on the name, San Benito. There, do apologize about that. But yes, Laredo United and San Benito will get you that score at the half when we return. Once again, brought to you by Hacienda Ford. Well, go check them out in Edinburgh because, of course, Hacienda has it. We'll be right back.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi. So back live here, we'll get you some scores. Of course, you know this one, 21-14, Brownsville Pace lead at the half. Now, game going on right now, Laredo United and San Benito, 21-14, or excuse me, 24-21 San Benito. So a big game going on, and of course San Benito, I believe, are away, and they've been very impressive. I can talk real quick about them. They almost knocked off earlier this season the one and only Cal Allen. So that was a big game. I got to be at, of course, Joe Bowling at that one tonight. Now, of course, looking at final scores from yesterday, Edinburgh High played Mercedes, and Mercedes were able to knock off Edinburgh High 17-10. Harlingen High played Westaco East, and Harlingen High took a beating to them 20-7 there. Rio Grande City and Mission Vets played. Mission Veterans Memorial were able to win 38-21 over Rio Grande City. Rio Hondo and Hidalgo High played. Hidalgo High win 35-17. La Villa and Monte Alto played. Monte Alto win by 21-20. La Feria and Port Isabel played 47-7 La Feria. Brownsville, St. Joseph, and Raymondville played 69-14 Raymondville. Brownsville Veterans Memorial and PSJA Memorial played 49-7 to Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Ed Couch also played Edinburgh North there, 27-6 Ed Couch Elsa. Edinburgh Economides played Roma yesterday. 28-21 was your final to Edinburgh Economides. Santa Rosa played at Progresso in Santa Rosa, won 36-6. Then Sherryland Pioneer played Brownsville Rivera. Sherryland Pioneer won that one 50-28, and that was a game last night here at Sam Stadium. Then Wesco High played Harlingen South, and Wesco High won 41-35. Grula and Orange Grove played. Grula won 61-35. Brownsville Hanna and Sherryland faced off. Brownsville Hanna were able to knock off the mighty Sherryland High and won 22-17. Donna High and La Jolla Palmview played. La Jolla Palmview won 19-14. Donna North and Valley View played, and Valley View were able to win that one 24-6. And those were your final scores from yesterday. And once again, just to wrap things up, San Benito are leading 24-21 over Laredo United. Those are the games from today and yesterday. Some extremely good games, and, well, always nice to be here on whether it be a Friday night or even a Saturday night for sure, because, well, it's just a blast. Something about Friday night football, high school football, always gets you pumped up and in the mood for sure. But we'll be right back for a kickoff. This has been the halftime show with Jacob Young and Rio Sports Live. We'll get you caught back up for the second half. Don't go anywhere. Second half will return in just a few moments.
The kids are headed back to school. It's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
So back live here as we have PSJA Southwest running back out onto the field here. And here come the home team of Brownsville Pace and the Vikings. 21-14, we're ready for the second half here at Sam's Stadium. Should be an exciting second half if anything goes from that first half. I mean, talking about, once again, an evenly matched game. Both teams have really had their opportunities and have been, well, just, of course, one team took advantage of time when they had it, and that was, well, Brownsville Pace and the Vikings. So just moments away. Both teams back out on their sidelines. And, well, Brownsville Pace will get the ball to start this second half. Looks like Mark Garcia will be the return man, or the intended return man, I should say. And to kick this one off for PSJA Southwest, none other than Eric Malpica. Either way, the kick is away, and we are back underway here in the second half. And in that third quarter, just going to run it out. Matthew Garza was the one that got that ball and ran it out there. First down and 10. Ball on about the 28-yard line for the Vikings. Ball on the Viking 28-yard line to be exact. First and 10. It's a pitch to the middle, and he's going to be met up before he could really go anywhere. Looks like Baron was on that carry there. Second down, 9. Second down and 8 to go, I believe. No, it's 9. Anyway, ball spotted on the 29-yard line here. 20. Anyway, snaps it off. It's going to be a handoff to the right side. Not going to be able to go anywhere. And the ball is fumbled, but I believe recovered by Brownsville Pace. And Brownsville Pace will recover that one after the fumble. Third down, 7 to go, 10:40 remain in the third quarter. So an early third down for Brownsville Pace Vikings. We'll see if they can get the first down here. Snaps the ball off in shotgun formation. Throws it deep. And it's going to be incomplete. Fourth down, 7. Brought down by Adrian Hernandez, as in ball was incomplete by him. Vikings back to punt. The snap. Kick is away. And it's going to take a nice bounce there. Looks like it's going to be close to the 35-yard line. 37-yard line is where they're going to mark the ball for PSJA Southwest and the Javelinas to start their first drive of the second half. Snaps the ball off. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Good for about a gain of maybe 4 yards or so. Gain of 5. Javelinas looking to make sure that they know the play there. Back under center. Snaps it off. It's going to be another handoff. Trying to go up the middle. They do. They gain About 3 yards there. Miguel Garza was on that carry there for the Javelinas. 3rd down and 1 for the Javelinas. So now another 3rd down conversion, this time for the Javelinas. Another handoff up the middle, and he is met before he could go anywhere. No gain on that carry, looks like. Take that back. They're going to give it to him. The 1st down. Just enough 1st down and 10. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Let's take it up the middle again. Going to lose yardage this time. Ramirez tried to take it himself there. What was met up actually before he could go anywhere. 2nd down 10. Ball still on the 48-yard line. 8:30 to go. Snapped. Handoff once again to the right side. Met up but gains a good amount of yardage. 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. So another 3rd down situation for the Javelinas. They snap the ball. It's going to be a pitch to the right side. And met up before he could get the 1st down. So 4th down. 4th down situation now, 4th and 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. And it looks like the Javelinas are going for it. And they might be doing it just to see if Porter will jump offside. And it's a pitch. He evades. Not going to be able to get the 1st down. So turnover on downs there. So 1st down. First down for the Vikings. 1st down and 10. Ball on their own 45-yard line. 7:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 2 backs beside him. Going to hand the ball off up the middle. It's going to go for a good gain. That looked like that was Baron on that carry there. 2nd down and 5 for the Vikings. Ball on the 50-yard line. 7 to go. 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Fumbles a snap. Still goes for just about to get it back to that line of scrimmage. They do. 3rd down and 5. Once again, ball still on that 50-yard line. 6:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Snaps it off, drops back to pass. Passes a short one up the middle. It's going to be enough to get them into Javelina territory. And moves for the 1st down. First down, Javelinas, 5:50 to go. Third quarter, either way, handoff down to the right side. He's got one man to beat, going up the middle, down to about the 27-yard line is what they will mark him down at. First down, Vikings on that one. Hikes it off, hands the ball off once again, up the middle. Just shy of a first down marker. Well, second down for the Vikings, second down and 2 to go for that first down. Hikes it off. And met before he could go anywhere. Third down for the Vikings. Another third down situation. Third down and 2, though. It'll be kind of like goal line defense for a while here. They go with it right up the middle, and we'll get the first down. Jose Bias, I believe, the ball carrier. Either way, first down and 10 to go here. Ball on that 15-yard line. It's going to be another handoff of the middle. Spot on that carry. Three minutes to go here in that third quarter. And the Vikings are driving here, second down, 8 to go. Ball on that 13-yard line. Drops back to pass. Passes fast, almost picked off there. He had it for a second there, and will bounce off his hands. Third down, 8 to go still. Third down. Ball on that 13-yard line, 2:52 remain. Another third down situation. We'll hand the ball off up the middle. Be shy of the first down, but will be enough for a field goal kick as the special teams unit comes on now. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is no good. So the score remains 21-14. Vikings still up, 2:07 left to play here in the third quarter. Vikings did a nice job on that drive, just could not necessarily convert that drive into points there. And now the Javelinas with a chance to go back and drive. But of course, they'll have to start in Viking territory. Ramirez leads his team back out onto the field for Southwest. It's going to be a handoff up close to the right side. They're going to get some yardage there. Handoff up the middle. Met up before he could really go anywhere. But will gain some yardage. And now 3rd down and 2. 1:30 remain here in this third quarter. 3rd down for the Javelinas. Let's get another handoff up the middle. And that will be enough for a Javelina 1st down. Miguel Garza was the ball carrier for that one for Southwest, gaining that 1st down. They'll snap the ball. It's going to be another handoff. He's met before he could go anywhere. But will be a gain of about 2 yards. 40 seconds remain in this third quarter. 2nd down for the Javelinas. It's a handoff. Actually a fake. He's got running room, and he'll get the 1st down. That was Ramirez on the carry there on the quarterback keeper. 20 seconds remain in this third quarter. This could be the last play of the third. 1st down and 10 ball on 46-yard line. La Javelina 46. That was a pitch to the outside and met before he could go anywhere. Might have gained a yard. We'll see if the refs mark him down with forward progress. They do. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. Well, we end the third quarter with the score still the same, 21-14. Vikings lead this one heading into quarter number 4. Both teams still have 3 timeouts remaining, so you take that into consideration. It's going to make for some, well, just a tactical end, basically. It's like both these teams are playing chess at the moment. Either way, Javelinas continue on. It's going to be another handoff up the middle. He tries to go, brought down. Third down and 8 to go. Ball on the Javelina 48-yard line. Handoff once again up, actually to the left side. He's got some space, gets the 1st down and more. That was Angel Hernandez on that carry. Looked like he was going to go to the right side for a second. Ended up going to his left. Ramirez did, and well, Angel Hernandez was right there to take off with it. And it looks like it could be a false start as flag is thrown. So that will bring the Javelinas back a bit on this drive. 1st down and 15 now after a 5-yard penalty. 10:58 remain here in the fourth quarter. Ball still on that 43-yard line. It's going to be another handoff. He rolled to his left there. He's going to gain some yards. Might have made it back to the original line of scrimmage. Justin Inahosa. Making up the ground. Back to the original line of scrimmage. They go, second down and 10. Javelina is making sure that they know the play call, looking back at their bench here. Ramirez goes back under center. And calls a timeout. Javelina is going to talk this one over. Javelina is going to talk this one over. He gives Brownsville pace a bit of a rest to also talk over what they're going to decide to do on defense for a scheme. As they take a break, we'll take a break as well. We'll be right back.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back live here, second down for the Javelinas. Snaps the ball. Another handoff up the middle. Met before he could really gain some ground. And now third down. Justin Inahosa was the ball carrier there. Third down on the 34-yard line. Javelina is making sure that they know the play here. Another one. How about that? Kind of fooling the defense there. And just like that, Angel Hernandez gives the Javelinas the first down. Ball now on the Viking 22-yard line. First and 10, Javelinas. 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Snaps the ball off. Looks like someone jumped early. So bringing the Javelinas back 5 yards once again. First down and 15. 8:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Play resumed. Game clock and play clock resumed here. Ramirez making sure that his players and himself know the play. Back behind center he goes. Another handoff up the middle. Actually, he takes it himself, and it's going the other way, and that's going to be no man's land. 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown, Vikings! What an impressive play, just reading it all the way through. Trying to get that number for you there. Either way, an extra point away from being up 2 scores. Well, I mean, they are already up 2 scores, but just an extra point away from being up by 14. And the extra point is good. An impressive play from the Viking defense. now puts them in a really good situation late in this game. Up by 2 scores, talk about getting insurance and, well, kind of exactly what you want. Of course, the team that's down does not necessarily want that, but Javelin is having a chance to now just go back and, well, regroup and go back down the field and try to score once again. Just little mistakes, of course, will always hurt you in a football game. One team will make less mistakes than the other and most likely will come out victorious that way. Adrian Hernandez will receive this one, or will be back to receive, I should say. And we're back underway here. A deep kick, and kick is going to roll out for a touchback. For a second there, it looked like it could have been a kick out of bounds, but it stayed rolling on that sideline. So a touchback will give the Javelinas a ball at about the 25-yard line. Well, new score for you, of course, 28-14 of Vikings lead this one now. New score update for you. San Benito lead 31-28. Handoff once again back up the middle. Will gain 4 yards for you. And second down and 6. That was, I believe, Miguel Garza on that carry. Handoff once again back up the middle. Breaks a tackle before he was met. Miguel Garza gives the Javelinas a first down. Was met by, I believe, Gabriel Galvan, though. Javelina first down, 7:30 left to play in this one. First down and 10. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Play whistle dead. Flag on the play. We'll wait and see what the call is. So false start bringing the Javelinas back to their own 30-yard line here. First down, 15, 7 minutes to go here. It looks like another false start for the Javelinas. So now it will be first down and long, first down and 20. Ball now on their own 25-yard line. 4 downs to still get this first down, though, but they need every opportunity to go their way at this moment. Down by 2 scores. Just goes for the handoff, met and couldn't go anywhere. Now will be second down now. Second down and 20. We're going to say he did not get a yard there. Ball still on the 25-yard line. Game clock and play clock continue to run. 6 minutes to go. A fake handoff there. Goes for the deep pass. And he's going to be too far, and it will be a pass interference call. As a flag did come in. Well, the Javelinas now got themselves out of that situation. First down and 10, ball on their own 40-yard line. 6:07 remain in the game. A pitch. Looks like it's going to be a triple option, wide open, and it's caught down at the 30-yard line. That was Josiah Ochoa for PSJA Southwest, and the Javelinas first and 10 will have the ball first and 10 on the 30-yard line. A pitch out to the left side, and it looks like a fumble just out of bounds, not able to wrap it up for Brownsville Pace, but that was Angel Hernandez who was on that carry. Javelinas do retain that ball. 5:20 remain in the game. Second down and 10. Ball on Brownsville Pace's 33-yard line. The game clock and play clock continue to run. 6-5 on the play clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. And they hike it off in time. They snap the ball in time. He's looking to pass. Might be a holding call, but Ramirez gets out of bounds just in time. So it will remain second down. Looks like second down now and 13, though, for the Javelinas. Let's talk about an up and down drive so far for them. They've had some things go their way, and they've had some things not necessarily go their way. 4:51 remain here in the fourth quarter. Javelinas have 2 timeouts remaining. Snaps the ball off. It's going to be a pitch. Another triple option. Finding one downfield. Not able to catch it. Great defensive effort. Yep. Play was broken up by Danny Salazar for Brownsville Pace. And so now the Javelinas in a third down and long situation. Ramirez hikes the ball off. Tries to hand the ball off. He does. To the left side. And Pace did a nice job not allowing the Javelinas to get that first down. The Vikings not allowing the Javelinas to get that first down there. 4 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. Fourth down and 17 to go. So that was actually almost the original line of scrimmage is how it seemed for a second there. So snaps the ball, drops back, passes quickly up the middle, bit too far, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And Brownsville Pace and Brownsville Pace and the Vikings will gain possession now. And they'll have it first down and 10 on the 30, on their own 37-yard line. Four minutes remain here in this one. Brownsville Pace lineup. Goes for it on the outside. He's got some room to run. He does. And we'll get back to just about 46-yard line. Nice burst of speed from, I believe, maybe Badon. But either way, official timeout. We'll be right back.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're PSJA Southwest Alameda. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique.
3:56 remain. Welcome back, of course. Do hope that the injury was not too severe, and we do wish him the best for a speedy recovery, and hopefully he'll be back out there in no time. But 3:56 remain, 28-14, Vikings with the ball and the lead. 1st and 10, ball on their own 46-yard line. Or excuse me, ball on the Javelina 46-yard line after a huge play from Brownsville, Pace, and the Vikings. I believe that was actually Brendan Narvas on that play. Either way, ref blows the whistle to resume play here. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They line up. Spread formation. He's trying. Quarterback takes it himself. That was Jose Banda. And Jacob Alvarado on that stop there. Not before he could gain a couple of yards. 2nd down, 8 to go. Ball on the Javelina 48-yard line. Excuse me, 44-yard line. 3 minutes to go here in the game. Javelina is just trying to manage the game clock here. Up the middle he goes. Has an opportunity. Gets hit. But keeps the ball. Gets enough for the 1st down. First down for the Vikings. 1st and 10, ball on the Javelina 32-yard line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds here to go. Sets up with 2 backs beside him. And a fumble on the snap. Still picks it up. And now tries to evade pressure, but gets stopped behind the line. It's going to be ruled for a sack. Jose Banda was on that play there. 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down, 13. The Javelina 35. Makes the ball off. It's going to be a handoff on the left side. Trying to evade pressure. He does. Knocked out of bounds, though. And that was Jalen Garcia. Only carry. So first down and 10 for the Vikings in the red zone here. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line, the Javelina 16-yard line. Pace, of course, looking to try to get back up onto the board. Another handoff. Tried to go to the right side, but was met up behind the line there. I believe Luis up on that play for the Javelinas, excuse me, sets up a second down and 12. 1 minute to go here in the game. 28-14 Vikings. Play clock at 3, 2, 1. They will take the delay of game. Or, excuse me, timeout actually. With 47 seconds left. So the Javelinas, well, excuse me, the Vikings will just go in victory formation and kneel this ball. They did a fantastic job there, limited mistakes. Just like we said, the Hacienda Ford keys to the game were to limit mistakes for both teams, but of course one team just were able to execute that better. And what hurt the Javelinas the most really were they were able to get downfield, but then it got stopped by a penalty flag. That was either a false start or something of that sort, moving them back. Also a holding call too, I believe. It was a big miss for them in the second half. It's just going to be a handoff up the middle, finding open space. He's going to get there, tries to dive for the pylon. Going to be rolled out of bounds. That was about on that carry there. Dylan Baron, first and goal for the Vikings. A nice run there. With 38 seconds left, of course, stepping out of bounds there. Play clock down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And he'll just take the knee with 35 seconds left. And I believe that will be the game. And there we go. That is the game. Your final here tonight. Your final tonight. The Vikings. Brownsville Pace Vikings 28 and PSJA Southwest Javelinas 14. And what a game it was. That went back and forth for a while there and just very exciting. It was a very exciting first half and even the second half. Just, of course, the Vikings showed that they could endure this heat, endure this game and the pressure, and they will move on and win their second game in a row here at home at Sam's Stadium. But so long from Sam's Stadium. I've been Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. We'll be back next week with some more coverage from around the RGV. Once again, so long. Adios.